In the heart of a brightly lit science lab, Maya and Saad stood, staring at the strange magnet in their hands. They had heard whispers about its mysterious powers, but neither of them could have predicted what would happen next. As Maya slowly brought the magnet closer to the table, an electric tension filled the air. Was this just a simple experiment, or something far more magical?
Welcome to Story Channel, where imagination comes to life. In just 1 minute, we'll transport you to new worlds, with captivating tales of adventure, mystery, and magic. Stay tuned for a journey beyond the ordinary, where every second is a new discovery. Let's dive into the story.
Maya and Saad stood in the middle of their vibrant cartoon science lab, surrounded by shelves of colorful beakers and quirky gadgets. The table in front of them was covered with objects for their next experiment: a magnet, a paperclip, a plastic spoon, and a metal nail. Saad held up the magnet with a big smile on his face, curious to see what it could do. Maya, always the scientist, grinned back and promised to show him the magic of magnets. The air in the lab was filled with excitement as they began their experiment. Maya carefully took the magnet and slowly moved it towards the paperclip on the table. Saad watched closely as the paperclip seemed to move toward the magnet, like it was being pulled by an invisible force. Maya smiled and explained that this was the magnetic force at work. She moved the magnet around, showing Saad how it could attract metal objects. Saad's eyes grew wide with amazement as he saw the paperclip stick to the magnet. It was just the beginning of their exciting experiment with magnets and their magical powers. Maya and Saad decided to turn their experiment into a fun race. They placed a metal nail in the middle of the table and began moving it using their magnets. Saad focused hard, trying to move the nail closer to his side, while Maya used her magnet in a clever way, trying to push the nail toward her side. The two laughed and raced to see who could move the nail fastest. In the end, Maya used her knowledge of magnetic fields to make the nail float in mid-air, showing just how powerful magnets could be. After their exciting race, Maya and Saad sat down at the table, surrounded by all the objects they had used in their experiment. Saad looked thoughtful as he tried to wrap his head around everything he had just learned about magnets. Maya smiled, proud of their discoveries, and reminded Saad that magnets were not just magical, but scientifically powerful. They could move objects without touching them, just by using the forces of attraction and repulsion. The two friends high-fived each other, eager to explore more of the magical world of science in the future.